In 2008, Nick and Emily Gilger were married, and it wasn't long before they welcomed into the world a beautiful baby girl. By all accounts, it was the American dream.
Everything was perfect, ideal. New house, new family, new job, Edie's 5 months old.
For the Gilgers, however, their dream was short-lived because they quickly realized there was something wrong with their bundle of joy.
All of that came to a screeching halt. She would eat, she would throw it up, she screamed all the time.
The baby girl was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, a series of tumors that runs along the tissue connecting the nervous system.
It was the punch in the gut that you never see coming.
So the Gilgers did what any family would do. They circled up and they did everything they could do to help their little girl. After 6 long months and multiple trips to the intensive care unit for chemo treatments and surgery, they got the news they had hoped and prayed for. The cancer was gone. So life went on for the Gilgers, and soon they were elated with the news that their family would grow again.
You see, they thought they were out of the woods. They thought wrong.
So Emily started developing these, the pain, the very hard pregnancy, and went to the doctor, and the doctor started kind of saying the same things that I'd only ever heard one time before.
So it began again for this young family.
It was Edie all over again.
But this time, Edie had an understanding of what she had been through and what her mom was about to go through.
Usually people are born with their light switch kind of like on. But when I was born, mine was off. And then mom's randomly just came off.
Here's my young baby daughter that doesn't, has never lived anything other than a life in the hospital. That helped me to sort of think, okay, if she did this, surely I can do it.
The Gilgers once again found hope in a medicine that was discovered by one simple thing: research. Research that had been funded by Alex's Lemonade Stand, a project that the entire family has become involved in. The Gilgers also found hope in a research grant from the insurance company Northwestern Mutual.
The money that they've put towards research, we knew we had a drug that helped Edie, and we know we've got this silver bullet that will help Emily, and so we had more confidence.
The faith, hope, prayers, and research paid off as both mother and daughter are in full remission, but they haven't forgotten what they learned through the experience.
We want to make people aware that, number one, when you get the diagnosis, it's not always doom and gloom, that there are people that have, fought through it and are still here today to talk about it.
It always goes back to research. It's the only reason that we're here today. It's the reason I have a family.
Because of the unique and inspiring story of the Gilgers, Northwestern Mutual has invited them to California for a little parade.
We are going to be in the Rose Bowl parade on a float out in Pasadena, California on January 2nd.
Yes, I got the date right.
For the Gilgers, an amazingly strong family with a bond like no other, it came down to research, faith, and lemonade. Now, as you watch the Rose Parade right here on ABC Columbia later this morning, make sure you look for this special family from Lexington. How will you know it's them? It's simple. Just look for the special wave.
First grade.
Yeah, first grader.